Today we're taking a journey, y'all. Take a journey with your boy. I want y'all to close your eyes, reach out and visualize going to a comic book store that you've wanted to go to seemingly your whole life. As long as you've been a comic book fan, you've seen this, ads, and you know what? Let's just start the review. Today, your boy is visiting Mile High Comics, but first, let's roll that intro. Tommy Loves Stuff, where he talks about the things that he loves. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy back at you again with another Tommy Loves Stuff video. Today, we are taking a trip all the way to Denver, Colorado and visiting Mile High Comics. Now, a little bit of backstory about why I was there and a little bit of, backstory on Mile High Comics. Now, my brother Freddie, shout out to him for graduating college. He decided a couple years ago to go back to school, and I told him whenever he graduated, I would be there to watch him walk across the stage, which is exactly what I did. It was an awesome day. Being in a new city, I've never been to Denver. I've actually never been to Colorado before. I decided to check out what comic book stores are around there, but in reality, I kind of knew already. If you've been reading comics for as long as I have, and you've been flipping through the pages, old comics, I'm assuming new comics too, probably not so much, but definitely in the 90s, you would always see this ad for Mile High Comics. Now, it had a bunch of, you could buy stuff, and it was order catalog back then. It was way back pre-internet, kids. I always wanted to visit that place and check it out because it seemed like larger than life, and it was. So I kind of went off on my own, jumped into Uber, and went to Mile High Comics. Now, pulling up, I was like, what the heck is this? It looked like an empty warehouse on a not great looking street, but walking in, it was super cool. It was decked out right from as soon as you go through the doors. And had I not watched a video or two about Mile High Comics on YouTube, I might have been like, well, this can't be the place. I barely see a sign. But then you go alongside the building and you see these giant posters of Superman and what have you. And I knew I was in the right place. So let's check out my reaction walking in. This was the first second I saw the place. Let's check it out. God. Incredible. Jesus Christ. This is everything I thought it would be, and more. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna take it all in and do a lap, and if I pick up anything, I will let you know. Now, as you can see here, they had a bunch of stuff, and it was all kind of divided into sections. Lego minifigs. Now, my wife's the Lego fan of the family, and I'll definitely dive into that a little bit more later, but it was a whole bunch of stuff that I've never seen anywhere else. Now, the back issues they had was incredible. Just row after row of back issues. Anything you could want. Marvel, DC, Image, just independent comics. Everything was in there, all alphabetized, very well organized. They had a sweet dollar bin. I'm not too much of a back issues kind of person. I like reading the whole trade, graphic novel, having the whole collection with me. Don't get me wrong, I will buy back issues every now and again and, try to keep up with the current issues, but it is a little expensive and I prefer to kind of have it all in one set. But this was incredible to look at and walk around and, check out what they had. Mile High Comics didn't just have comics. They had action figures, puzzles, games, everything pop culture related. For someone who loves the stuff that I do, that we do, am I right? They had it there. And it was all so neatly divided into sections, like especially the collectibles, the old school stuff. They had it behind glass, and one case would be Turtles, one case would be Transformers. You had Marvel, DC, Star Wars had practically its own section. It was fantastic. Let's check it out here. I was starting to get overwhelmed. I've been in Mile High Comics not even 10 minutes, and I swear to God, I am overwhelmed. It is incredible. It is better than I thought it would be, and I'll wax more poetic about it in a moment, but I'm here by the Universal Monsters section. Super cool. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this is awesome. Awesome. As you could see, I was enjoying myself, but I only had about 90 minutes to look around before they closed. Like I said, we went to the graduation, everything, went to dinner, and I got there kind of late, but I'm definitely glad I checked it out. And then I finally got to the graphic novel section, and this was incredible. As you can see here, they have a whole section of just Thor books. Just Thor books, like a whole bookcase full of them from top to bottom. Fantastic. Everything was alphabetized, very well organized. They didn't just have newer books there. They had older stuff too, older graphic novels. Some stuff that might be out of print. You know, just, like I said, I could spend all day checking this out and then not find the same thing twice. In addition to having comics, toys, they had a whole mess of statues, cool collectibles that you could look at, take your picture with. You know, you could have a fun-ass day there, just snapping pictures of yourself behind, like as you can see here, with me and the TARDIS, you know, me and Pinhead. You know, I was having a good time hanging out by myself. You know, too bad my family couldn't come with me, and I definitely missed my wife who couldn't come on the trip. But I was having a good time, as you could probably tell. Now, this was just the tip of the iceberg. This was just the beginning part of the Mile High Comics. Like, they had a whole section, like a whole warehouse practically, of stuff in the back that they haven't even put out yet. Thousands of comics, thousands of graphic novels. Like, it was impressive. I don't know if you could ask them to look for a specific thing, because there was really nobody behind the desk except for the people behind the registers in another part of the store. But yeah, in the graphic novel section, like, I just saw rows and rows of long boxes. And like the sign says there, you know, is thousands of books. Incredible. And now, what y'all been waiting for is that pickups. What did I get at Mile High Comics? Well, to be honest, not a lot. Now, like I said, I took the trip out there, but I didn't have a lot of room in my luggage, which is to say I didn't have any room in my luggage because I could only bring a backpack. Side note, never fly Frontier Airlines. I paid more to have one backpack, than I did for the actual one-way ticket to Denver. You know, I flew back on another airline, thank God. But, you know, Frontier nickel and dimed me to the point where I pay, like I said, I pay more for bring a backpack on than the actual ticket. Is ridiculous. Like, it frustrated me because, like, they said, oh, you could bring like a little shopping bag and that's for free. Like, what is that? Who's going to pack all their stuff in a shop? Anyway, my point is that I didn't have a lot of room, so I only got two things. And the first is a Lego minifigure. I got, see right here, a little Sailor Moon Lego minifig. I have never seen this. This is Sailor Moon. My wife is a huge Sailor Moon fan, and I had to get her something, especially, like I said, I've never seen that before. So cool. It's probably a custom or something like that, but shout to whoever made it. She loved it. Awesome. So I had to pick up at comic book store. I got to do it. Mile High Comics. Come on. I couldn't go without picking up a graphic novel to read on the plane. So this is the Marvel Epic Collection, Thor, To Wake the Managog. This is actually volume 4 in the Thor collection from 1968 to 1970. So that early Thor, you know, good stuff. Fun read on the plane. I enjoyed it. But like I said, not a lot of backpack room. So definitely have to go back on a better airline. What lets you bring bags that don't overcharge you. And I don't know why I'm doing this still. But anyways, definitely want to go back and check this out. There are a few comic book stores that I read about growing up or saw going, you know, in different ads or Wizard magazine, whatever, that I thought I always wanted to visit. You know, I remember they had a TV show special about Midtown Comics in New York, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash in New Jersey. I haven't been to those yet, but Mile High Comics was definitely on my list of comic book stores I've always wanted to visit to, and it did not disappoint at all. It was fantastic. You know, like you saw from the video, I was definitely in awe walking around. It was better than I imagined, to be honest with you. Like, I thought it'd be like just comics thrown everywhere. You go into some shops and they're a little sloppy, but this was way organized. It was fantastic. I cannot wait to go back again. You know, maybe check out a Rockies game or something like that. The whole reason to go to Denver, I'm an empty suitcase, is to fill that up with comics from there. Had a great time. Fantastic. If you like what you see or are mildly entertained, please like and subscribe down here. Hit a bell notification somewhere in the corner, and that lets you know when I'm updating. And do your boy a solid. Help spread the word about the Tommy Love Stuff channel, YouTube's best kept secret. Got a lot of comic book stuff on here. We do food reviews, we talk wrestling, all things pop culture. If you like that kind of stuff, this is the channel for you. And since you've been so patient, I have a bonus review for you from a place I ate at in Denver called the Denver Chop House. Let's check it out. What's going on? Your boy out here in Denver still, about to get his lunch on. This is Chop House Bar and Grill. So the Chop House had good food. Like I said, I got that sandwich there, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit overpriced for my taste, but we were celebrating a great event for my brother. So, you know, we had a great time eating there. It was good being with the family. And I was happy that I got to come out and celebrate this event with him. Like I said, a little bit overpriced, but, you know, it seemed like we're in a downtown touristy area of Denver, so what can you do? So thanks for watching. If you stuck around for that bonus review, I appreciate you. We'll be back with another video soon. Later.